It's Oklahoma City. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Ibaka at the 4 with Perkins at the pivot. Anthony Morrow out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. The 3 from Morrow. No luck. And Cleveland the other way now. Everything appeared to be lined up for Cleveland to get back in the playoffs last year, but that just wasn't the case. A lot of what-ifs for them last season.
And with another top pick on the roster, Kevin, and a youthful team, they were a popular pick before the season to play postseason games, but they still needed some seasoning.
Now here's Waiters, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Waiters with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Irving. No good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Uncovered, and the basket by Morrow. And just about a minute into the first quarter. On the wing, James. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, Scott Brooks gave me a few minutes to share with him. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding, he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thank you, Doris. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Still looking for that first 2. 0-4 now.
Shoots from the elbow. Westbrook, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Raiders, no luck.
Still can't quite get anything to fall after 5 tries.
Westbrook drives in, fires it up, and the jumper is on the mark. Westbrook's got 5 now.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A-game rolling here tonight, we'll see. Well, going back a few seasons, the Thunder with a great young foundation, but they were faced with some tough financial decisions. In the end, Serge Ibaka was extended. James Harden was traded. Now most would argue that Harden is the better player, but of course, as far as fit is concerned, Ibaka, I think, was the right choice because of his defensive prowess.
Here's Waiters, cans the 12-footer.
Well, it took a while, but somebody finally got a shot to go.
You know, I was starting to get a little concerned for them. I mean, it hadn't been pretty to this point.
And Westbrook, here we go, and he lays it straight in. He's got 7. And Serge Ibaka, Clark, a player that every team in the NBA covets, stretch 4 with 3-point range, also block shots, and he can play some center too.
Kevin, that's a very unique skill set he has. I mean, actually, he might be the only player in the league who truly fits that description he just laid out. There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And Westbrook, here we go. And Ibaka kicks to Perkins, tries again. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one.
If you just look at the numbers, you are not seeing the real impact of Kendrick Perkins. He is just this mountain at the rim as a protector of the paint. And it really makes it hard for opponents to get easy shots because of his presence.
Here's Morrow. He's guarded by Waiters. And the shot is good. 9 points for Russell Westbrook.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
You know, Steve, with Perkins, the defense at the rim might be the best thing he brings to the table. He is a solid defensive player for sure all around, but his ability to make life miserable on inside shots is special.
Well, I think he's one of the elite low-post defenders in the league. You know, when he has to go against the big scorers down on the block, whether it's Tim Duncan or Hibbert, he does as good a job as anybody because of his strength and his intelligence, just understanding what he's facing night in and night out. Well, LeBron James having his nose broken last season by Serge Ibaka, short of that, he can seem at times invulnerable.
What a throwdown!
Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Martin?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Here's Morrow. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. For the Thunder, Steven Adams comes in for Kendrick Perkins. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Anthony Morrow. 1:44 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Ibaka. Here's Adams. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The drive by Jackson. Misses off the left iron.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, but he didn't finish the shot.
Buries the easy one.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
The Thunder leading by 4. Here's Westbrook. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Westbrook's got 13.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
And Waiters kicks to LeBron. Another 3 for Cleveland.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Oklahoma City's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Westbrook, and he recovers it. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And LeBron throws it down.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
And here we go with Russell Westbrook. He's got 13. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Varejão's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist from Dion Waiters. Waiters got 3 assists now in this one. Oklahoma City trailing. Jones sets the pick for Westbrook. Kicks to Jones. Feeds to Adams. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. The 3 from LeBron. And it's in. Oh, he nails the buzzer beater.
Oh, what a 3 at the horn. In the corner on a high note. What a big shot.
I'll say that'll put a little bounce in their step coming back out of this break.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
A great hustle defensively through 2 quarters of play. Contesting everything. Starting to rack up those block shots, guys.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Thunder 5 right now. Russell Westbrook out there with Jackson. There's Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Nick Collison. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. They set the screen. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Collison against Love. Westbrook drives in. That's good. Westbrook's got 15 points. The Cavaliers leading by 4.
Nick Collison has played a decade in the NBA, all with the same franchise. 4 seasons in Seattle, the last 6 in OKC. And there's a reason they've kept him around. He's a savvy role player, very smart. Does a lot of the little things to help you win.
He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these 2 teams locked in such a close game.
James, the pass to Irving. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And the Thunder really are consistently better at the defensive end with Collison on the floor. You know, he's not a big shot blocker or rebounder, but he's outstanding as a help defender. He's able to draw charges. He's always in the right spot at the right time. And he just knows what that defensive system requires from him, and he gets it done.
Left side Jackson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Verejao. And Steve, the basketball IQ for Collison. Also seen at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, good passer. Likes to play on the elbows. And Oklahoma City likes to run offense through him because of that playmaking ability.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for the Thunder.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Collison with a screen on Irving. Pass to Lamb. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Verejao's got 6 rebounds in the game. A nice shot by LeBron.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Thunder trailing by 4. Outside Jackson to the right side. And Lamb with the basket on the assist by Jackson. Lamb's got his first 2 points.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Irving attacking. Passes to James. Back to Irving. LeBron outside. Raiders with the ball. 7 points in the game. Here's Morrow. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Morrow's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
The Thunder were the second best road team in the NBA last year. Normally a jump shooting team might have trouble on the road, but they are just that good.
The drive by Jackson. Collison dishes to Morrow. Jackson against Irving. Jackson misses. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And the jump by LeBron.
He's been key for this team's offense the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve. No doubt.
Jackson against Irving. Out to the wing. They set the pick. Verejao comes with the double team. Here's Collison. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, there's no doubting that center Steven Adams came to the league ready to rumble. As Kendrick Perkins put it, he acts like he grew up on the farm chasing hogs. But Adams said it had more to do with growing up playing Run the Nation of that and trying to survive against my brothers and sisters. Keep in mind, he's the youngest of 18 siblings, Kevin.
He doesn't mind taking some licks, Doris. He just keeps coming. Thank you. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Adams. Verejao against Collison. Lamb, good.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
1:15 left now here in the second. Now here's Waiters. Irving for 3. They get it back. James. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Clark, if you were trying to craft in your imagination the ideal flawless basketball player, you'd have a hard time doing much better than LeBron James.
The 21st century version of the best video game player ever, and also happens to be the best real game player ever too. I mean, one of them anyway. That's why Eric Spoelstra, the coach, called him 1 through 5, and that's a perfect way to describe LeBron James.
Jackson gets the bucket.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Waiters. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's just embarrassing the defense right now because didn't really need to double clutch there.
Here's Lamb. Dishes it to Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. Jackson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
LeBron outside. Launches it. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And I'll tell you what, he was smart with his shot making, too. Really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game. And it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Verjao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Cavs were an all-out mess last year, and a lot of that was because of their depth. They just did not have the punch off the bench to keep leads or bring them back into games.
Irving against Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Here's Morrow. He's guarded by Waiters. Perkins kicks to Ibaka. Jones for 3. Verjao comes up with the rebound.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that. Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful. You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Here's Morrow. Pass to Westbrook. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Nice D from Verjao.
With the Cavs, their score differential for their reserves really tells the story. Just way too many points given away when that second unit came onto the floor. It was something they needed to address in the offseason, and they did.
And it's good.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play. Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Cleveland leading by 4. And for the Cavs, depth certainly won't be an issue this time around. A lot of changes and growth for them, resulting in a much deeper and talented roster.
And, you know, Kevin, people still underestimate the importance of having a strong bench. The Cavs really struggled with that last year, but with LeBron starting and pushing former starters to the bench, they'll be in a much stronger position.
Jones, the pass to Westbrook. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Russell Westbrook, maybe the most athletic and explosive point guard ever to play in the NBA. As some people would say, what about you?
Well, you know, it's hard to say ever, but Russell Westbrook clearly plays with the kind of ferocity that I've not seen at the point guard position. The only guy that comes to mind is probably Derrick Rose prior to his injury. I think Westbrook's aggression, powering through contact, probably gives him the edge. I mean, he plays almost angry.
A lot of torque.
A lot of torque. I mean, it's something to behold. I've not quite seen a guy at the point guard spot bring that kind of athleticism and speed and tenacity to the position.
Well, I like how you mentioned Rose, because I would agree, and that's a great way to kind of figure out where he is when Rose is healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
The pre-injured Rose
he was right in that same category.
You got it. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job. Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you. Here's Morrow. He's guarded by Waiters. Launches it. And it's Russell Westbrook with the three. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
And Russell Westbrook, maybe the most explosive first step in the league. I mean, he doesn't just get an angle on his defender. He leaves them completely behind with a free run to launch all those shots around the rim.
Irving dishes to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. The three. Here's Waiters. The fader. Irving can't hit. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, Westbrook, once he blows by that first defender, he is absolutely fearless attacking the help defense. High-flying power dunks, finishes with both hands. He's a bad, bad man.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lamb comes in for Anthony Morrow. Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And it's blocked by Adams. And Lamb with a clear path to the hoop. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
Boy, nice one-man fast break on that one.
It sure was a stylish finish to cap it off, too.
No one near James as he lets it go. And the three ball is good. James has got 31 points.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And again, it's Russell Westbrook. And the Thunder lead by 1.
This game has taken on a new feel since halftime.
For sure, the energy level on both sides has gone way up after the break.
Raiders no luck. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Shoots from the baseline. Russell Westbrook again. Westbrook's got 27. For Cleveland, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Cleveland moving the ball around. Irving drives in. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Here's Lamb. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That was a layup. And you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Westbrook against Irving. Westbrook drives in. Buries it down low. Westbrook's got 14 points now in the second half.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Waiters has it in the corner. This one for 3. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And that one's good. And now a 5-point Thunder lead.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Cavaliers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. No good on that one. And Oklahoma City making a change here. And he can't hit the second. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawlessly to set up that alley-oop.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Ibaka at the 4 with Perkins at the pivot. Russell Westbrook out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Lamb at the 3. Now here's LeBron. Ibaka with some nice D.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Westbrook drives in. He kicks it to Perkins. Comes up empty down low. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Waiters. And the rebound goes to Perkins. Perkins got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Westbrook. Here's Ibaka. And Lamb kicks to Perkins. To the wing right side. They shoot again. And Jeremy Lamb, the bucket on the assist by Perkins. Lamb's got the lead up to 7 now for Oklahoma City. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, sure is. And when all 5 guys, Clark, are threats to score, that makes it so tough on the defense because now you can't account for everybody when the ball's moving so quickly.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Morrow's checked in. Inside. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Dion Waiters.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Westbrook, a screen on Waiters. Jackson passes to Westbrook. That one rolling around and runs out.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
The shot's good from Irving.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Westbrook dishes to Morrow. The Thunder with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 3. The Thunder pull it in. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He has not been on his game, and you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. They get Russell Westbrook.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Jones checked in for Oklahoma City. Well, last season, Tristan Thompson made the decision to change his shooting hand, Clark. He went from shooting with his left to now shooting with his right hand.
Yeah, I've not heard of anything quite like that before, but he improved his free throw shooting substantially as a result of the change, and he gets to the line fairly often, so I think that's a nice development. I love that young man's work ethic and what he brings to a team in terms of rebounding and physicality.
I think LeBron's going to like playing with him.
I agree.
Oklahoma City shooting 43% from the floor. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, Westbrook, that misses off the backboard.
Well, Thompson is ambidextrous. You know, he throws a baseball right-handed, writes with his left. And we got to give him credit for taking a chance with a whole new method of shooting, and it's paying dividends.
The kick out to Irving. And Jones pulls it down.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And Thompson prone to getting the shot blocked inside despite his length and athleticism. You know, being ambidextrous, you would think that he at some point developed that ability to be a better finisher inside with either hand. We'll see.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. The drive by James. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
We need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off them, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Westbrook. And it's blocked by Love.
He's got to contribute. He's got to produce if his team's going to get back in it in this quarter.
And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got the ball.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. But the defense... tore it down that time. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
The Cavaliers leading by 4, and Waiters kicks to James. And Jones pulls it down. The Thunder shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Irving. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Inside to Perkins. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
The drive by shaking.
Boy, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For three, Westbrook buries it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the three. That's a huge shot.
And that put a hush over the crowd.
Yeah, the volume's been turned down in this building in a big hurry.
Here's Irving. Count it. And the foul. They get Russell Westbrook. Big time bucket there, Clark.
And Kevin, the crowd is loving it.
Well, they know exactly how big that shot was.
That's good from Irving.
Just clutch work. That's all you can say. A little bit of defense now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 2. 27 seconds left in the game. Westbrook. It's good. A huge shot to tie it up.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Oh, how about that basketball fans? Wow.
You know, they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Well, definitely something to keep in mind for them right now. They can be very aggressive.
He dishes it to Morrow. Here's the teardrop. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up. James outside. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. It's the NBA on. We've got overtime action now, folks. Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke on our sideline, and this is Kevin Harlan. And it's the Cavaliers to start out, and no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at the Thunder. Ibaka at the 4 with Perkins at the pivot. Anthony Morrow out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Jones in at the small forward.
Great work inside for 2 vital points. That was an ideal scenario for him. Point-blank range, big height advantage, and he cashed in perfectly.
Take a look at what Irving's done. 13 points and 4 assists. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
Yeah, he's doing all those little things that are so important.
Thunder shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. It's Westbrook with the drive. Shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's LeBron, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official. That's a good sign, Kevin. You like to see him getting to the line like that, but making them has been the challenge. No problem for him there. You just know what the result's going to be when he steps to the line in a tight game like this. Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
Well, better safe than sorry. You got to be sure when you're in traffic. That's turnover number 5 for him, guys, so he's got to be much better with the ball.
Great action here if you're just joining us, about 1 minute into OT. And Westbrook, here we go. Count the bucket. Westbrook's got 38 points.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
And stolen by Perkins. The dish to Morrow. Floats one. Cavaliers with the rebound. LeBron's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Irving, good.
Unbelievable basket. What a huge height disadvantage. I thought for sure it would be blocked.
Not this fella, Steve. Not at this stage in the game. He's going to get to the rim no matter who was standing.
Misses off the left eye. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You got to value the possession of the basketball.
I know you agree with that, Steve.
Oh, totally. You got to play with control and composure, Kevin.
What a game for LeBron. 46 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them the lead.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Westbrook kicks to Morrow. Back to Westbrook. Left trade. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Cavaliers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Perkins, the pass to Ibaka. Oklahoma City moving it around. Morrow kicks to Ibaka and stolen by Love. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pull up Jay. Money. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. The drive by LeBron. Sinks it.
What a beautiful play inside, using that height advantage to just lay the ball up and in when they really needed a basket.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten off to a 4-for-8 start from the field in overtime. Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. Westbrook kicks to Jones. Here's Morrow. He's guarded by Waiter. 6 on the shot clock. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot. Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And he is unable to get the second one. Now Love from half court. Money.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming out.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
The 3 from Morrow. Knocked away. But they get it back. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. Clark, what a game.
Yeah, they kept their cool, stayed with the game plan, and that's why they came out on top.
And now let's go over to Doris Burke on the sideline for an interview with the Jordan Player of the Game. Doris, take it away.
LeBron, no player has to endure the kind of scrutiny and pressure that you do on a nightly basis. How do you stand and deliver the kind of performance you did tonight?
I just wanted to try to lead my team the best way I could. Whatever I needed to do out on the floor, I tried to be there for them.